Hi guys. So today again I'm going to talk to you about Parlant. So what is Parlant? Parlant is an agent building framework, and with this you can build the AI agents that follow instructions precisely. Well, it's also very easy to use, and we have already had an instruction video a few weeks ago how to build a simple AI research agent there. So today I'm going to tell you about a new cool feature that Parlant has. It's journeys. Journeys is a way to automate the flow of the conversation. Sometimes you need to configure the conversation. For example, imagine someone calls your agent to book a restaurant and the person doesn't tell you, for example, for what time he wants to book the restaurant, for how many people. So all this needs to be sometimes explicitly programmed in the workflow. However, the journeys are not precisely task automation. They are made to guide the agent through the workflows and find the most suitable task. Try to think about it when you program it as like what task comes after the other one when your agent works, rather than what you're automating. And I will show now at the example, we're going to extend our AI research agent with journeys to follow a very simple workflow. All right, so now I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you what I programmed. It took me literally just a few minutes to implement this very simple journey. But first, let me show you where I found the information. The screen capture is where? Let's dive in. On the Parlant website, we have a very good and detailed instruction on how to implement journeys. So here you can see quite clearly what it is. You can read all about it, so you can follow these steps as well. So check this out before you're doing it. And also let me show you how I extended my code. We get the same wrapper that we used before. So again, we get the Parlant SDK and everything as standard. And here, right above the main function, where we create our agent, we create the paper research journey for the agent. So what he does is, first, if the user shows up and doesn't say what topic they want to research, then the agent says, well, what do you want to research? Then, once he got the answer, he triggers the search tool. That's our RAG, that's our ChromaDB that we implemented in the previous tutorial. And it finds a list of papers. Our ChromaDB and our set of papers is fairly small, so most likely he will not find everything he needs. So at this point, the next state is, if the user did not find everything they needed, then the next task would be to provide more information without using search. So basically using the internal knowledge of large language models. Of course, you can add other tools here. You can integrate the web search API. You can integrate other APIs that search for research papers. You can hook up a bigger index. You can decide when it uses internal knowledges, when it uses the search tool, and it's very nice here because we know that we do not want the model just use internal knowledge when it has, for example, database, and the other way around. So here you can nicely control it with the journey. So let me show you how it looks like. As you can see, it follows the task flow as specified. So you start with a simple hi. It starts asking you if you need help with the research. Then it starts asking what you would like to learn. Then you say, I want to talk about explainability of attention mechanism. And it looks up the papers that we have in our database. So it finds the papers correctly. They are over here. Those are the 5 papers. And then the question is if you'd like to look up more related research or provide more information, just as we specified in our journey. And there you go. What you see is that it now does not go to the database to search it again, which would be fruitless because it already found everything that it needed. And it proposed more areas to look into. So this is a simple journey that worked perfectly fine and that you can surely improve and build up on it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out the repo. I committed all the updates with the journey in there. And maybe you can try to build something with Parlant and improve on the journey I built to create your own journeys. Good luck and let me know how it went.